Shit.
You're just enjoying the fact that
I
he's
was
crazy.
I was just enjoying that I enjoy that he's such a nut, and the fact that, unlike some of the other villains, you don't really need to read too deep into him to really realize much about him. I love a deep narrative, and I love rich character development as much as the next guy, but sometimes it's just simple to have a villain who isn't stereotypical, but then at the same time is still, he doesn't have to be deep. He's just fun. He's just having a fun with the world, and that fun is just regarded as being evil.
Discord's really one of those characters that doesn't need a background. You can just kind of gather it from what you see.
Basically, yeah.
I mean, he's just meant to be crazy.
And that's what makes him just so fun.
Unfortunately for me, from my turn, since it is, you pretty much covered everything plus more, so...
Well, that's kind of the problem with doing this thing, Crossfire.
It's mainly just the Discord part, just because there's only one opinion about him.
He's nuts.
It's the same. No matter who it is. I have not seen anyone have a different opinion of Discord.
I have.
If you do, leave it in the comments below.
I've seen plenty of them. Can you say DeviantArt stamps? Fuck's sake.
Well, yeah, like Mackenzie said, Discord's just a complete nut. He's just crazy. He wants to have as much fun as he possibly can before he turns back into stone. And
everyone is a toy to him. Everyone, everything, every pony even.
Every possibility.
There is
it's
no
all
limitation.
like Discord's snappy little fingers.
Okay, going beyond that.
Chocolate rain. Anyways.
Yeah, chocolate rain. Now, finally, we get to our most...
Chrysalis.
Yes.
My favorite.
We might as well just throw Kai in there at this point. We're getting so much...
Trust in me. Now we don't need it.
Yeah, okay.
Chrysalis is by far probably my favorite. Just because of all the cartoons I've seen with villains, I mean, I've never been one like this guy over here. Book reader.
I don't read books.
Then how do you know them big words, boy?
Because I write stuff.
Exactly. I do too. The point is, I don't use them. Anyways, I've never been one for like all that narrative hippie crap. Anyways, so for Chrysalis, it's the fact that she is that stereotypical villain that I really like. The fact that she has a legion at her hoof. I was about to say hand. She has a legion at her very holy hoof, and you gotta admit, their power is pretty amazing to just transform into any pony, and then they basically feed off the love of that pony, which I thought, that's actually pretty cool. But she has the army, she has a diabolical plot, and she just looks evil. Nightmare Moon, Discord,
yeah, she does
Gilda, Trixie, Flim Flam, I don't care who it is,
there is no denying Chrysalis has the best design.
In Nightmare Moon, if Nightmare Moon was in real life, you'd probably look at her and you'd be like, oh, that's kind of creepy. With Discord, you'd be like, you nutty little shit. You see Chrysalis, you'd be running for the hills. I mean, she's just genuinely scary. Outside the show, inside the show, she's just genuinely scary. So, that was one of the things I enjoyed, was the fact that she looks evil, she is evil, she has the evil legion, she has the evil plot, she just is a stereotypical evil. Which is one thing that this guy over here is kind of on the fence about. The fact is that she is so stereotypical evil.
Yeah. Chrysalis. She... how else can you put it? The way I like to put it, and the way that everyone should put it, she's a Bond villain. She's a creepy-ass Bond villain. That's what she is. A musical, creepy Bond. She has the same sort of makings. She sings about her plan. She admits it, just wide open and free. She is all cackling laugh. And, I would hold the no bit against her when she gets beaten, but then again, both Nightmare Moon and Discord did that. So.
I think that's the definite feature that any evil villain has to have, is they have to have that no when they're defeated.
Darth Vader didn't do it when he got beaten, though.
No, but he did it when he became a pussy.
Darth Vader.
When he became a pussy.
When he was still a pussy, he was like, "Where's my girlfriend?"
You killed her.
No. But anyway,
dude, you actually did that really good.
I did. Anyway,
I just thought of something. Why is it that every evil villain, once they reveal themselves, they have to announce their plan? Why can't they just keep it a secret?
Well, that's the thing.
Why do they get so cocky that they just can think that they can admit it to everyone and get away with it?
There you go. That's kind of what I'm getting on. It's like they just get... Chrysalis is so stereotypical in this. She gets so cocky with what she's doing. She
becomes Dash.
She basically, the moment things start to go right for her, it's like, oh, yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen. And, to be fair, if I were in her position, with the way things have been going for her, I honestly probably wouldn't have been any better. I mean, as much as I love Discord, I gotta give Chrysalis credit. Even though we don't know if Discord can beat Celestia, we can probably assume that he can. Chrysalis did, and even though she at the very beginning it seemed like, oh, I don't think she can't do this. It looked like she couldn't. She did. She beat Celestia.
And the Nightmare Moon, she just kind of made her disappear.
Yeah.
There was no fight, as far as we know.
Yeah, basically.
I mean,
and we don't even know
out of those three villains, the first two can seem like they might have a chance, but then they don't do it.
With Nightmare Moon. The way I kind of looked at it was, if Nightmare Moon ever actually did approach Celestia, I imagine Celestia probably threw it because she didn't want to hurt Luna, and because she wanted, Twilight to learn about the magic of friendship. And with Discord, again, he's just trying to have fun. He's not here to take over the world, so he doesn't need to fight Celestia. He just does what the fuck he wants. Since he's so powerful, Celestia can't stop him.
I just thought of something.
What?
If Celestia knew Nightmare Moon was going to return, and it'd be up to Twilight to make friends so that she can use the elements of harmony, does that mean that she could see into the future and completely ignore the signs that Discord and Chrysalis were on their way?
I don't think so. I think she just knew...
Because that just kind of seems like she's kind of pushing the back and see into the future part.
Well, she knew Luna had been locked away. She knew the signs. She knew she was going to come out after 1,000 years.
But how'd she know that Twilight wouldn't fuck it up?
Well, that's just kind of where she had to put, she had to put her best foot forward.
Just make some friends, and please, for the love of God, don't fail me. If you do, I might die. Please don't do it, Twilight. It was have fun.
Please don't. But yeah, back to Chrysalis. We got off topic there. She managed to beat Celestia, and her minions, who are, again, amazing design. Kudos to the guys who designed them. She beat Celestia, and she stopped the elements of harmony from being used. That's more than the other villains can say.
Well, they weren't able to use them. They were just
able to
I know.
Stop them from using
them. Which, that endurance can count for that.
Yeah. And, we could discuss the whole fight scene a little deeper, but we'll probably get to that later. I said lever. But yeah, she's. We're kind of pushing the time out here a bit, so I'll just leave it at. She's a bit stereotypical, but her design is amazing. I love the voice for one thing. I love Kathleen Barr. I can't say I'd heard a lot of her roles beforehand because from what I looked up, she mostly did the girly shit, and it looked like she was probably doing this because she figured it'd be girly too. Turned out it wasn't, so now we just love her for that. Because she did Trixie and Chrysalis, who are, in my opinion, they're like second, third. Chrysalis second, Trixie third. No, maybe reverse. Whatever. We can list it later. Yeah, so I'll just close it out there so we don't push to 20 minutes here, because I think we've gone up to 10.
I think so.
But anyway, are there any final words that you want to put in about the villains or anything?
Nope. I think we covered it all.
All right. Well, that has been the first episode of Sainted Bronies Discuss. Tune in next time for
whatever topic we come up with.
We'll come up with something, I guess.
We'll give you a hint ahead of time.
Maybe.
Possibly.
But, because obviously no one at this point is watching us, or if you're
you're one of those lucky two people.
One of those two people who decided, I'm going to give this a watch. And then, we're it's several years in the future. It's we're really popular.
We're on TV.
Yeah, we're on TV having a discussion channel. It's and you're just watching this for the first time.
You're like, oh man,
where were we even going with that?
I don't know.
Oh, well, to those two people, or thousands of people,
we salute you.
We salute you, and we thank you for listening to our first discussion episode, Villains of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. Just the mates. See ya.
Peace.